let's go to Deca-Dence next.
Oh,
Since we
another
should
great
always
episode.
end with Deca-Dence. So a lot happened.
Hell yeah.
I feel like a lot happened, and I guess, yeah, I get, yeah, shit's moving. I really enjoyed the betrayal conversation that they had in the car. I especially liked it when she cracked the window shield
Yeah, that
and
was
it was
sick.
like honing in on her eye. I guess I don't know, maybe it's something with eyes this week. But when they like honed in on her eyes while she was talking and like half her eye, there was like the crack of the windshield like went down her face and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, this is
Right, they did
like
like
she,
the angle was through the front of the window shield.
yeah.
And that
I
was
was
just
like,
neat. And then they would cut to Kaburagi, he's
yeah.
in the car, and then they cut back out, and it's through that same vantage point.
Yeah. I was like, I'm really enjoying this shit. I'm like, yes, this the I had a feeling that the little Gallo whatever the Gallo in the research facility that he kept abusing was going to be something, and then
I was thinking too, yeah.
and then it died, and I was like, oh, that was kind of
No, when he
anticlimactic,
jabbed him, I was like, this is going to be some gross shit.
but
I knew that. As
and
soon as I
then
saw that happen, I didn't even need the next reveal when he like lifted his shirt up later. I'm like, yeah, this thing, yeah.
I did not see that coming. I was like, oh shit, like that bitch implanted. And I was like, and he hates them. Like I don't even think he knows that they're androids. I think he probably is relating them to humans and the power. So I was like, he's going to wreck that fucking, yeah, it's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess.
Yeah, I felt like they needed to introduce like a big crisis.
Oh yeah.
Because this was sort of like the culmination point. Taking out the factory was like the culmination point for one part of the story, but there was still like 2 or 3 episodes left, so there needed to be like a big
and
crisis.
he's even talking about like trying to dismantle. Like they, I feel like they're nowhere near like
I know
being
this. It
able
feels
to
like it has to
dismantle
be a
the
2
system.
core. Like what's going on?
Yeah, like this, if they did announce it was a 2 core at the end, I'd be overjoyed because I'd be like, I want more, but I don't think we have the time, the proper amount of episodes left for them to like completely dismantle this and for us to get a full explanation on what the fuck happened
I totally
to
agree.
humanity. Like
Totally agree.
I don't think we're gonna get that.
I want this to end on a
unless-
cliffhanger. I like. It's rare
Yeah.
that I feel this way, but the show is
I'll
good
take
enough, and the story is good enough, and the characters are interesting enough. Like we have not gotten to the end of anyone's character arc here. Like
No.
not like Natsume has gotten somewhere, Kaburagi's gotten somewhere, but we're not even there with like everybody else.
And now we need a Jill arc. We need to know where the fuck she came from and how, like, why does she know all this shit and why does she have this hideout and where the fuck it like.
Right. Now,
Well,
I will say this.
I'm biased to Jill.
If they
anyways,
wrap it
doesn't
up in 2 episodes, even if they wrap it up in a way that's not totally satisfying, I will give credit where credit is due because a lot of times ideas will overstay their welcome. The being the millennial boomer that I am, I was around when like certain TV shows went off the air in America, like, and didn't do a great job of just ending. They were mega popular, they were doing good stuff, but either they stayed on too long or they ended abruptly for silly reasons. So in this case, if they have an ending that they're getting to, I'm proud that they stuck to their guns and did it, even if like I would like more. But my heart says there's so much room left in this world and in this story and in the ideas that they've illustrated so far that it could sustain more stuff, more, whether it's a movie or a second core or what would I guess would be an OWA now, but like just some more material there, which is rare. Most of the time I'm complaining that shows are not strong enough of a scaffolding to really produce much more story or do much more with characters, and this is like the opposite. So really, really good. What other moments? I guess the sort of like come to Jesus stuff back on Deca-Dence with all the like Kurenai. I like the fact that like once again, we have conflicts with female leads that don't have
Yup.
anything to do with men. They're just about
Yup.
self-definition and figuring out how to live in the world the way they want to do it. That's it.
I'm here for it.
Yep. I don't have enough good things to say about this series for this season. I mean, sometimes I feel bad even doing the weeklies because I feel like people should just watch it. Watch it, keep an open mind. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not watching it by now and you're listening along with us, it's like, what are you doing? Like, you should be watching it and like waiting to hear our fucking opinion. You shouldn't be like getting the synopsis from us.
Yeah, it's just
like,
a good show.
Yeah, it is so worth it. Like, even Tyler last week was just like, what is this show? This shit sounds good as fuck. What? And even with that, we didn't really even spoil much of anything because it's more so it's just like the journey has been good in addition to all of the themes that they're approaching. So even if you know what's going to happen, it's still going to be fucking good.
Yep. No complaints.